The rematch, Biden versus Trump in 2024. The 2024 US presidential election is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in recent history. It features a rematch between incumbent President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. The stakes are incredibly high. The outcome will profoundly impact the direction of the country. This election is a referendum on the past 4 years. Voters will decide whether to continue with Biden's vision or return to Trump's policies. The world is watching closely. The result will have implications for global stability and American leadership. The campaign promises to be intense and divisive. Both candidates are deeply polarizing figures. They represent fundamentally different visions for America's future. Only time will tell who will prevail in this epic battle for the soul of the nation. But one thing is certain, the 2024 election will be a watershed moment in American history. America's crossroads key issues defining the 2024 election. The 2024 election is about more than just the two candidates. It's about the future of America. A range of critical issues will influence voters' decisions. The economy is always a top concern. Voters want to know how the candidates will create jobs and address inflation. Healthcare is another major issue. Americans are deeply divided over the Affordable Care Act and the future of healthcare reform. Climate change is a growing concern, particularly among younger voters. They want to see action on this urgent issue. Immigration remains a divisive topic. Voters disagree on how to reform the immigration system. These are just some of the key issues that will shape the 2024 election. Candidates will need to articulate clear and compelling positions on these issues to win over voters. Clash of strategies. Biden and Trump on the campaign trail. Joe Biden and Donald Trump are approaching the 2024 election with vastly different strategies. Biden is running on his record as president. He's highlighting his accomplishments and emphasizing his experience. Trump, on the other hand, is campaigning on a message of change. He's promising to make America great again. He's tapping into the frustrations of his base. Biden is focusing on swing states. These are states that could go either way in the election. Trump is also targeting swing states, but he's also trying to mobilize his base in traditionally Republican states. Both candidates are using social media extensively. They're trying to reach voters directly and bypass traditional media outlets. The 2024 election will likely be won or lost on social media. Section 4. Public Sentiment, a Nation Divided. The 2024 election is taking place against a backdrop of deep political division. The country is more polarized than it has been in decades. This division is reflected in the public's views of the candidates. Biden's approval ratings have been underwater for months. Many Americans are unhappy with the direction of the country. They blame Biden for inflation and other economic problems. Trump remains a polarizing figure. He's loved by his base but loathed by his opponents. Many Americans believe he's unfit for office. They cite his role in the January 6th insurrection. The 2024 election will be a battle for the hearts and minds of the American people. The candidate who can best connect with voters on an emotional level will likely win. Section 5. History in the Making. Unprecedented times in American politics. The 2024 election is already one for the history books. Never before has a former president who lost re-election attempted to reclaim the White House. Trump's decision to run again is unprecedented. This election is also historic because of the ages of the candidates. Biden is already the oldest president in American history. If he wins re-election, he'll be 82 at the start of his second term. Trump is no spring chicken either. He'll be 78 in 2024. The 2024 election is taking place in a time of great uncertainty and upheaval. The world is still grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic. The war in Ukraine has destabilized the global order. The outcome of this election will have profound implications for the future of American democracy. It's more important than ever for Americans to engage in the political process. Section 6. Shaping the Future. The enduring impact of the 2024 election. The 2024 election will have a lasting impact on American politics and society. The winning candidate will shape the country's direction for years to come. The election will determine the balance of power in Washington. If Biden wins, he'll have a mandate to continue his agenda. If Trump wins, he'll likely try to roll back many of Biden's policies. The election will also have a major impact on the Supreme Court. The next president could have the opportunity to appoint one or more justices. This could tip the balance of the court for a generation. The 2024 election is a pivotal moment in American history. The stakes are high and the outcome is uncertain. It's crucial for all Americans to stay informed and engaged throughout the election cycle.